Welcome to Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. Make your foot the foot that counts. Amidst the clamor of a nation torn, Netanyahu speaks, his words a storm. His visit to Washington on Wednesday, July 24, 2024, extends beyond his congressional address. On July 25, he is scheduled to meet with President Biden and Vice President Harris. Notably, on July 26, Netanyahu plans to meet with former President Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, adding another layer of political complexity to his U.S. visit. Nonetheless, Netanyahu's address to Congress amid controversy and protests and boycotts highlighted the growing divide in U.S. politics regarding the Israel-Gaza conflict. In a day marked by high tension and political drama, outside, thousands raised their voice, demanding peace. The event unfolded against a backdrop of international legal challenges, domestic political upheaval, and widespread protests. Netanyahu's speech before Congress and the Palestinian solidarity rallies came amidst a flurry of controversy from college campuses, war crime tribunals and warrants. The International Criminal Court, ICC, announcement on May 20, 2024. Seeking arrest international warrants for both Netanyahu and Hamas leaders for alleged war crimes and crimes against humanity, cast a long shadow over the proceedings. Adding to the complexity, at least 30 Democratic lawmakers and one Republican chose to boycott the speech. Notable absentees included former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate President Kamala Harris, Senate President pro tempore Patty Murray. Republican Representative Thomas Massie explained his absence on social media, calling the speech political theater and refusing to be a prop. The boycott reflected deep divisions within American politics regarding U.S. support for Israel's actions in Gaza. Some lawmakers opted to listen to the speech from their offices, while others attended counter-programming events. Pelosi, for instance, chose to meet with Israeli citizens whose families were affected by the October 7, 2023, Hamas attack. Outside the U.S. Capitol, tens of thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters gathered, far exceeding initial expectations. The massive turnout underscored the depth of public sentiment surrounding the conflict. Protest leaders emphasized how their consistent anti-war stance over the years had been a major factor in mobilizing such a large demonstration. This tumultuous scene unfolded against the backdrop of a devastating conflict. The Israeli-Palestinian dispute juxtaposes Israel's quest for security in a region it has historically viewed as antagonistic with Palestinians' desire for self-governance and statehood. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion, considered Israel's founding father, declared the establishment of the modern State of Israel. This act aimed to create a sanctuary for Jews escaping persecution from Germans and European nations. Palestinians commemorate Israel's establishment as the Nakba, or disaster, which led to their displacement and thwarted their aspirations for an independent nation. Since Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which resulted in approximately 1,200 Israeli deaths and over 250 hostages taken, the subsequent Israeli military campaign in Gaza has led to over 39,000 Palestinian deaths, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, figures as of July 23, 2024. Before his trip, Netanyahu emphasized the importance of bipartisan support for Israel and the need to show a united front to their enemies. As the world watched Netanyahu make his case to Congress, the implications for U.S.-Israel relations, the ongoing conflict in Gaza, and the broader geopolitical landscape of the Middle East remain uncertain. With tensions running high, opinions sharply divided, and now the specter of international criminal warrants looming, These events mark a critical juncture in this long-standing and complex international crisis. Suggests that the repercussions of Netanyahu's address and his meetings in the coming days are likely to reverberate through diplomatic channels and public discourse for weeks and months to come. Warrants loom, elections shift. As Gaza's plight creates a rift in halls of power and streets below, the future hangs on what we sow. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.